Hello students, welcome back to my channel Tech Teacher Shruti. In last video we have seen action event, adjustment event. Okay, in this video we are going to see some more events. Okay, first we will see about component event. Are you seeing this image? The tabs are changing and that pointer is now when that pointer is click on that tab becomes visible and the position of tabs is changing. Okay, see here one touch me button is there. If I click on that touch me button, it is showing some text. Okay, whatever the tabs, these buttons we are using now, those we can call as a components. Okay, and this event is generated when visibility, position and size of component is changed. Okay, in the first image the component position is changing every time. Okay, when click on pointer, when the pointer is clicking on tab, the position of tabs are changing. Okay, and when I click on touch me button in second image, it is showing the text. Once again I click on touch me button, the visibility of that text is disappears. Okay, in these all cases the component event is generated. And what are the components here? Tabs, text views and buttons. Okay, these all are we can call as a components. And when the position, visibility and size of these components will change, the component event is generated. There are 4 types of components events which are identified by following constants. Okay, the first one is a component hidden. See in the second figure. Okay, when I click on touch me text, it is when I click on touch me button, the text is displayed. If I click on touch me button, once again the text is hiding. Okay, this type we can call as a component hidden event. The next one is component mode. See in the first figure. Okay, tabs you are seeing now. If I click on one tab, it becomes visible, means the text of that becomes bold. Okay, means it is visible. And if I click on another tab, if I go on clicking on other tabs, those are moving. Okay, means component is moving here. This we can call as a component mode event. The third one is component resize. Sometimes the component's sizes will change. At that time component resized event will happen. Next is component shown. See in the second figure, when I click on touch me button, it's showing a component of a text. That text it is displaying now, we can call that as a label. Label is also a type of component. Okay, it is a showing a component. So the component shown event is generated. In these all cases the component event is generated. Here they will use only one constructor. The component event class will use. Okay, component event, component source int id, means from which source the component event is generating. It's taking 2 parameters. Source means reference to the object that generating the event. id specifies the which type of event is generating. Okay, this is about constructor. Next is methods. Okay, the first one is a get component method which returns the component. It means returns from which component the event is generated, whether it is from a button, tab or text box, etc. It means it returns the originator of the event, from which component the event is originated, that it will return. Param string, the return type is string. It returns the parameter string identifying this event, which is mainly used in a debugging purpose. Okay, this is about method summary, or we can call methods we will use in a component event. Next we will see about a container event. Okay, all of seeing now that black color rectangle box, that we can call as a container. Okay, and the components inside that which are moving now, those we can call as a components. This is example I am telling. Okay, which is example I am telling. Components in Java are nothing but buttons, tabs, text boxes, check boxes, radio buttons. Okay, for your understanding purpose I am using these blocks. Okay, and in that black color rectangle box is there, no, that we can call as a container. In that container we can add the component or we can remove the components from the container. A container event is generated when component is added or removed from the container. Okay, are you seeing in that image? Some components are removing and some components are adding. Okay, in this case the container event is generated. Okay, there are two main types of container events which are represented by using the following constants. The first one is component added, the second one is a component removed. In component added event, we can add components like buttons, text boxes, check boxes to the containers. The second one is component removed. We can remove the container event, we can remove the components from the container. Okay, like text boxes, buttons, check boxes which are not needed, no, we can also remove from the container. Okay, this event we can call as a component removed, and these are the two cases where the container event is generated, and the container event is subclass of component event. The main class, the superclass here is a component event. Okay, here the container event will use one constructor and it will take parameters source, id and comp, that is component we can call. Okay, source means from which object, it returns reference to the object that generated this event. Okay, means from which source, which event source the event is generating. id specifies the type of event, which event is generating here, container event. And comp, it means component that has been added or removed from the container. Okay, which component is added to the container or removed from the container, that component it will return. Okay, that is nothing but comp. This is about constructor which is used by the container event class. The next is, these are the methods which are used by the container event class. Okay, the first one is a get child. It means what it will returns? It returns the component that was affected by the event. Suppose I click on a button. Okay, that component is affected and the container event is generating. Okay, so this method get child will return button. Okay, understanding? See in this image. Okay, I am clicking on touch me button. Okay, that button is affected by the container event. Okay, and that button is added to the container. We can call, which is white rectangle box we are seeing now, that we can call as a container. In that we added one button and one label. okay, and I am clicking on the button. Okay, that button is affected by the, when I click on that button, it is showing the a label. Okay, means some event is generating. Okay, we added the components through the container, means here container event is generating. And when the container event is generating, when I click on a touch me button, okay, that object or that component is affected by the container event. So it will return button in this case. Okay, next get container. It returns the originator of the event, means from which container the event is generating. That container it will return. This is about method summary which are used in a container event. Thank you.